You're watching Dan Wilkins broadcasting coverage of the West Jersey Youth Football League in Week 4 between the Gloucester City Mustangs and the Oaklyn Cougars. We have some ongoing construction up here in the booth. We're mounting some speakers on the outside so that we can get better public address features for the fans in attendance. If you're just tuning in, we're going to have our camera pointed at the field. We're going to have our mic probably pointed at the field as well, but we're not going to have active commentary probably until we finish mounting those speakers since, we got to have all hands on deck for that regard. But we are seeing the 3-0 Gloucester Mustangs, just like the 140s, who have not allowed a single point against their opponents this year, including a 28-0 win over Palmyra in their last match. The Cougars are 2-0 as they beat New Egypt 32-13 in their last match. Week 3 was postponed against Northern Burlington. You're watching Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. Enjoy the show. Very.
The Cougars, they're skilled. They might not be the biggest kids in the world, but they're skilled.
Yeah.
Unlike the 150, the 100s.
That's a whole different can of worms.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of personality issues. Drama.
Even I said in the broadcast, I was not shy to say this team doesn't have the greatest chemistry between each other. That's not the yeah, that just have a little clash.
Soccer set out there? Oh, very good. We need probably 7/16 soccer set. You have it out there?
I think it might be more of these. In that, little plastic thing or something like that.
Well, I mean, I'll bring one up.
Yeah.
Since we did just post a link online for those just tuning in, we're not going to have active commentary for at least a portion of this game. We have ourselves some active construction up in the booth. We're mounting some new speakers to the outside of the building. And with that, we will hold the camera close to the field. But at the end of the day, the score will still be there, the scoreboard will still be there, just no active commentary until active construction is done. Thank you. Well, last week on the road, we saw Gloucester City at home against Oaklyn, from the 100s all the way up to the top division. Of course, no opposition really on that front. Gloucester shut out Oaklyn in the 100s, then Oaklyn did the same to Gloucester in the 115s game, and then Gloucester City shut out Oaklyn 36-0 in Week 3 140-pound action. And there we go. I've made the decision that in the best interest of fans, we are going to have commentary for this game. Just might have a little construction in front of it, but that's okay. You make do with what you have, and that's what I've learned in 3 years of being a Cougars broadcaster. So they'll kick this one off. Oaklyn will kick, Gloucester City will receive. Here comes the kick. It'll go to the first line, and he'll be taken down at midfield. That was number 2, Rojas, who made that pass. Or rather, made the catch and basically took it down upon himself as Brandon McNair and the coaches will get the Cougars out for their first offensive possession. Rather, on defense. It's still early on this Saturday morning. And now there's some confusion on the chains on which way to go. I feel like they gathered together 2 people in about 10 seconds. And now the Cougars jumped in possibly the most clear as day offsides I've ever seen. Basically, the entire defensive line moved before anybody on Gloucester even took a foot down. So it'll be 1st and 5 now from the 45, as even one of the assistant coaches for Oaklyn is now taking the down marker. The T was still on the field. Are you kidding me? Man deep in the shotgun as the Cougars jumped again, but Weber will throw it back, and it's dropped for an incompletion. Second and 5 following the incompletion. Cougars jumped again, and the flag is called. Second offsides call. So that'll be a first down, as it will be not even on a single passing play or a running play. Just the fact that they got themselves in such trouble with 2 offsides calls ends up really costing them, as it'll be from the 40. No yards advanced, really, just 2 offsides calls. Don't like it is, really. Weber in the shotgun again. They've ran this play a few times before, but do the Cougars jump? They just did. No flag, the throw back. They're going to do that again. They're going to make a completion out of this. They'll go to the 20, and it'll be taken down at about the 15 for another Mustangs first down. You know, we saw, considering how dominant this team is, I don't even care that it's the 85s, and these are, you know, some of the youngest kids playing in the WJYFL. When you have a team that is not allowed a single point through the first 3 weeks of competition, that really, really makes an impact. I mean, it's almost guaranteed that these guys are going to make a run at the playoffs unless they have a gargantuan collapse. Which, who knows these days, honestly. Not the offensive axis. He jumped again. No flag. That will be off to the right. Now he's trying to strip the ball out of him. He is going to have a loss of yards before a swarm of defenders end up taking down the Gloucester running back, number 8. It's still technically second and goal, except they'll line it up from about the 16-yard line instead of inside the 10. And it'll be handed off. It'll be a misdirect off to the left. He's got a good run at this one, and he will go all the way for a Gloucester City touchdown. So the Mustangs get on the board first, and honestly, that's the kind of playing style they have. They're aggressive and they make it work. And now there's a flag down on the play for the extra point. Rather, the extra extra point. Sorry. I'm all over the place today. It's still 10 o'clock in the morning on this Saturday afternoon. Bit cloudy here in Oaklyn. I'll try it again for the extra point. Running off to the right side, and Gloucester's going to get this one in with ease, and it'll be 7-0 Mustangs after their first touchdown. Gets them on the board quite quickly here in the first.
Put this one on, right? Yeah, I get screwed up on the side. Oh, wait.
You're watching Dan Wilkins Football. This broadcast is brought to you by ACS Press, the official jersey provider of the Oaklyn Cougars. We thank them for their generosity to this organization, and we thank them for sponsoring today's broadcasts. Onside kick. Ah, interesting.
Watch onside kick there, coach.
Honestly, with this being the 85s, kind of every kick is an onside kick. They might just be voluntarily getting it to the side.
You're in that gap over there.
Ah. They're really making this work. Martinez, the kicker, has now Weber's signaling to everybody to his left on the line, making sure they move. We'll see what they do, but I have a feeling, again, an onside kick. There's a big gap to the right. That's exactly what they'll do. They'll get it over everybody's head. It's bobbled, and I think Gloucester City got the ball. Yep, they did. That's, oh, we'll move the camera there. Well, that's one heck of a recovery right there. I gotta say, no matter what side you're on, that is impressive. If you're just joining us, the Cougars were going to have their first offensive possession, but Gloucester City recovered the football following an unusual kickoff, but worked out for them in the end, and it's still 7-0 here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. Still early in the first quarter, still time for Oaklyn to turn it around, but knowing this team's statistics, and I'm talking on Gloucester City's side, I think we know where this one might be heading, as it will be taken down at the 38 for a few yards gained, but nothing otherworldly here. Later on today, we got two more games still on the slate. Northern Burlington, the Greyhounds, facing the Cougars at noon today, or at the conclusion of the 85-pound game. And also the same in the 115-pound division, Greyhounds and Cougars. It'll be all right here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting.
They're obviously running outside. Look how tight their line is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's very tight on the line.
They're running right off tackle.
Oh, here we go. Weber with a pitch back to Martinez. No, that's not Cayenne, but they'll try to make a tackle anyway. Got a bunch of tacklers on him, and he will be taken down. Oh, some late hits there. No flag, obviously, because that was unintentional. It was just guys falling on top of each other. Man, what can I say? That was Francis Loomis who made the tackle. There's three receivers to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback in the empty gun, Weber. Going to try to make a pass to No, he's going to fake it over to number 9, and he's got it. This one's going to go. He's got open field, and it's another Gloucester City touchdown. Second of the day as they bring another one to the house. It'll be at least 13-0, maybe 14 if they can convert on the extra point. But, well, that's an interesting way to start the game, to say the least. I mean, everybody said watch the screen, and they were right. And they'll go for the PAT. Well, they're 1 for 1 on extra points today. Can they make it 2 for 2? Or will the Cougars defense stop them and have them break even? At least for now, breaking even. Oh, what in the world? That was weird. One of the guys on the defensive line jumped so badly. That's just, that's rough. I don't have a number 15 on my roster, but they'll hand it off up the middle. The ball's loose, and it'll be no good. So the score remains 13-0. Gloucester City on top of Oaklyn here in the first. Remember, the only reason why it's a 13-0 game in the first place is because of the fact that the Mustangs recovered their own kickoff, which one of the most unlikeliest things that I've seen in a while, but it has happened. Happened twice in the Friday Night Lights game that you might have seen on NFHS Network, coverage of the Gateway Gators versus the Audubon Green Wave. That was an interesting game. Audubon took that one home 48-30 in a high-scoring game. But they got themselves a good one here just for Gloucester, though. Oaklyn with their backs against the wall, trying to save face a little bit. Rudolph, number 9, who got the touchdown just a few minutes ago. Now this will be recovered by Oaklyn, but possibly a penalty flag. No penalty flag there, although the ball didn't appear to be kicked. Maybe it was just over 10 yards. Now Weber almost jumped, but D'Angelo will be taken down for a very quick sack for a loss of 5. That's quarter time. Yeah, they're going to confer here. It'll be the end of the first quarter. Gloucester City 13, Oaklyn 0.
Oh, there's only one. Oh, there's only one. Yeah, we'll get 2 eventually. Cool. Moving on up later. Next year.
But
It's up. It's up.
some power tools came sliding down the roof.
4.
It's a hole in one. I thought that was going to head towards the sideline. I mean, it did.
That's why we wear helmets here, right?
Yeah, that's why they wear helmets, right? The Milwaukee Power Tools, as that will be off towards the left side. A decent carry there from the 85, number 10 on that play. Is that Kyan? Yeah, that is Kyan Zimmerman. He changed numbers from the last time we saw him. It was number 5. He was number 1, then he was number 5, and then he's number 10. Eh,
What do you want?
20 points. You can just put it over there. I'm not going to use it right now.
Can you name the stand behind you?
I'm sorry?
Stand? The mic stand behind you?
Yes. 3rd and long for Oaklyn. D'Angelo will take it for himself. He's in some traffic, and he will be taken down at the 42. But at least both potential speakers are mounted, you know. It's at least we have a placeholder. 13-0 Gloucester City over Oaklyn here in the second quarter. Now nobody knows what's going on here. There was some rules clarification there. They can't punt unless they're inside the 30.
Test. Test.
Yeah, it works. This might be, what's it called? Better tested during halftime. I don't know.
You can play music and all that.
All right, good. Oh, this one's D'Angelo's in trouble because they couldn't punt inside the outside of the 30, and he's taken down for another sack. Second sack of the night, and will be taken down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. As the Cougars' defense will take the field, the offense will rush off. And Gloucester City will have the ball to be a first down.
If you keep it set at that, that'll be much heavier louder.
Okay. And they won't be able to hear me down there? They won't be able to hear me from that?
No.
Okay, good.
You'd have to somehow tie them together.
Yeah, no. I'm making sure that they won't hear me because I don't want any like background noise.
So we turn it all the way off, and then when you feel it, just point
Yeah.
it at that one.
When we get another stoppage in play, I'll announce that we have a live stream on Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. I changed it so that because the Cougars, we used to be a public group, so anybody could watch the streams. Then it turned to a private group, and then I'm like, well, I can't advertise the stream to anybody because they got to be in the group. They got to get approved for it. It's easier so that I don't have to record a backup copy and upload everything to YouTube. I could just stream it to YouTube. People didn't have a problem when I did it before, like in 2019. So I was hoping that nobody would have a problem with it now. It's like a timeout was called by Gloucester here. Which, when you're up by 13, you know you can.
Private group and invite all your friends.
That's true.
And then just the word is you just got to keep it within the Cougar family because you don't want teams like this scouting us online. That's what I mean.
Cougars jumped on that one. I don't know who just blamed the parents for that offside call, but I guess any excuse works in this world. 3 men in the backfield for Gloucester. He'll hand it off to the left side. Martinez is going to have some misdirect here. He's going to go on this one. There's another one. That will be in there. No problem for Gloucester City. That's the third touchdown of the afternoon. That's something else right there. And now they're complaining about the score, but I think anybody who knows the Cougars well enough knows that, you know, we don't have an official clock keeper, and B, there's a giant tree in the way that prevents us from properly showing the score. And that one will be off to the left side. He's going to try to get this one in, and he got it. 3 for 3 for extra points today. And it is now 20-0. Gloucester City on top. 2 for 3, that is. Hey fans, if you want to tune into a broadcast of today's game, under the Dan Wilkins Show on YouTube, we have WJYFL Week 4 action between Gloucester City and Oaklyn. We have a play-by-play broadcast, some good camera views up here, and a different view of the game. If you'd like to tune on in, just go over to the Dan Wilkins Show and look for Gloucester at Oaklyn in the 85-pound division. Thank you. Gloucester leading by 20 here in the second quarter.
Don't even pay attention. We losing. We're not winning. Stop talking.
What was that? One of the refs from probably a week ago, whether it was in Gloucester City or New Egypt, he recognized me. That one's going to be trapped at the 49, taken down there. I guess once I did the announcement, he recognized me. At my home field this time. That'll be taken down just shy of midfield at the 49. They recovered it at the 49, but that was on the other side of the ball. As they still stand right around midfield, it'll be second down and about 12. In between 11 or 12, give or take. D'Angelo, the quarterback, coming back out with his huddle, with his core players. That one's up the middle to the right side. He's going to stay on his feet. Sharon Broom with a good run, but he's taken down. Frankie Loomis coming in on the right side of the O-line. This one will be handed off, this time to Zimmerman, who's got some good carry to it, but it will be fourth down from the 46 as the sun is starting to come out here in Oaklyn just a little bit. It's supposed to be cloudy most of the afternoon and the morning, but take that as you will. Gloucester had a little bit of movement on the D-line, and now D'Angelo is going to take it for himself, but he stopped short, and it'll be a turnover on downs again as the Cougars really can't get out of their own hole here. So now that'll be a timeout call. Oh, that was the start of the second quarter. So we had that all wrong from the start. We thought it was the second quarter already, but well, now we're just getting started. Well, scoring 20 in the first quarter isn't the weirdest thing I've heard in the world. Guess it's not the craziest thing. And this one will be a pass from Weber, and it'll be incomplete. With Moore, the intended target. Weber in the shotgun, single man backfield. Behind the quarterback, he'll pitch it to Martinez, who goes off to the left side past midfield. He'll get to the 45, and he's taken down at the 40-yard line. It's the first down for Gloucester City. They'll line it up from the 39. This one will be up the middle to the running back, Rudolph, who's now in trouble. He's running the wrong way, and he's down at the 35. So they do get some progress. It'll be second down. And Cougars defense jumped, but there's no flag, as this one will be passed by Weber down to Moore, and it's complete. He's got room. He is going to go. The camera's not moving. Camera doesn't want to move, and it's a first down for Gloucester City. Now, why does this not want to work? Now we're all sideways. Now we got a C6 something. I don't know. This thing is so topsy-turvy. First down from the 14-yard line as Beatty is going to take this one. He's going to run to the left side, and he has almost a touchdown, but he's wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by number 52 for the Cougars on that play. So they're at the 1 yard line. They're as close as you can really get to a touchdown. Gloucester City trying to get another score on the board, put them within 24 so they can run down the clock on a mercy rule. Cougars defense jumped again, but they will get another touchdown on that one. Number 4 on the day for Gloucester City. They are wilding and wilding, getting points all over the place in this one. It'll be 26-0, possibly 27 if they can get this extra point. That'll be up the middle towards the left side. Martinez really breaking some tackles, and he gets that one in. So it is 27-0. Gloucester City on top. Oaklyn getting shut out here is possibly for the 4th week in a row. Gloucester City might get themselves, well, another shutout. The 140s have done it. The 85s have done it. They'll line this one up for a kickoff. 27-0, Gloucester City on top. They'll kick this one off. It'll be a sharp kick over past everyone. As no whistle is blown, now there's some shoving, and Rudolph will go. I don't know how they got the ball back. There's no flags, and it's another Gloucester City touchdown. Wow. 33-0. Honestly, at this point, they're probably going to make it 40. I mean, it's just, oh, it's rough.
Well, take this son and go, because he never showed up on time anyway.
There we go. We got to fix the score. Of course, now that they're at this end of the field, camera doesn't want to hold steady. Cougars jumped. Weber to the right side. He's going to take this one. He's going to get in some traffic, and he'll be taken down. That'll be shy, I think. Nope, that is no good. But score still holds. It's 33-0. Gloucester City taking a pounding to Oaklyn.
Hey, no question up there. No question.
Gloucester City will kick this one off. At least now it'll be a running clock with a 33-point lead. Weber will kick the... No, I'm sorry. That wasn't Weber. That'll be taken down at the 45. D'Angelo with 3 men in the backfield. They'll hand this one off, or maybe not. No, Zimmerman's going to get a good run out of this one. He's going to make some hard tackles, then he'll get to the 50. This one will be handed off to the right side. Zimmerman with a good run here. Again, he's carrying the ball. He's basically carrying defenders on his back. That'll be 3rd and short. A minute left in the half. D'Angelo off to Sharon Broom, and he's going to stay on his feet, but he will be tackled. And Oaklyn call the timeout. That one will be off to the left as Kyan Zimmerman gets hit pretty hard. He'll be taken down. As now the coaches are absolutely screaming at these 6- and 7-year-olds, telling them to spike the ball. That's exactly what they do. And that will be halftime. And now they're screaming at the kids again. I mean, yeah, they might have taken too long. But it's a 33-0 game. Yes. Yes, 1 sec. It's a 33-0 game. I feel like that's a bit too much. I understand it's football. I understand it's a rough sport. These are 6- and 7-year-olds. We'll be at halftime, 33-0, Gloucester City over Oaklyn. All right, we're back with second half action from Oaklyn at the Cougars field. We got ourselves a 33-0 Gloucester City lead. This second half might go very quick, as obviously with the mercy rule being in effect, it's kind of been extrapolated and kind of sent into orbit with that 33-point lead. It's been just a rough one today.
Have a seat, Cougars. No, everybody can't fit on that pitch. Come on, Cougars, have a seat. Back up! Back up there! Side, move up, side. Block. Block it, side. Pat, if that ball goes over your head, start blocking. Mello, start blocking if it goes over your head.
Martinez will kick. It'll be a short kick that will spiral out towards the 48, and it'll be stopped there. So the Cougars pick that one up, and they'll have their first offensive possession of the second half. So the movement on the line as that one will go. Can't tell who has the ball. It'll be caught in a swarm of defenders and linemen, and it'll be at the 46 where it'll be marked. This one will be off to the left. Zimmerman with a good run here. He's going to pull some defenders down, and he'll break some tackles as there's a large swarm of yellow and blue on top of the number 10, as it'll be at the 49-yard line, just past midfield. I got to say, week one was a lot closer when Florence was losing to Oaklyn 19-6. They didn't even really put it away within more than one possession until the very end. Towards the middle, and he is down at the 47. Got a few yards out of that one, but nothing crazy. And it'll be fourth down and about 5 yards. You're watching Dan Wilkins broadcasting coverage of WJYFL Week 4 between Gloucester City and Oaklyn. 33-0 Mustangs here in the third quarter. They'll go off the running clock until Oaklyn brings it within 24, which, knowing the course of this ball game, knowing the fact that Gloucester City has not allowed a single point against their opponents this season, we had to deal with them in Week 3. We now have to deal with them in Week 4. It's been a bit of a rough one. And that one will be handed off. Broom has it. Now he's in trouble. He's going to be staying on his feet. And he is down. I believe that's way shy of a first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Yep, Gloucester City will bring this one back. And it'll be first down from the 47-yard line.
Come on, Lion, get in there! Get in there, Patrick! Go right in!
Oh, some movement. No call. It'll be off to the left side. Martinez has this one. He's going to have some misdirect. Cougars defenders really trying to get to him. Some helmet-to-helmet contact, and he is down. Maybe at the... no, that's tough to call. Well, that one would be.
Everybody go right to the middle. That's what I want, Cyrus. Get in there. Every time. Run outside. Right up the middle. Stop going out. You're going in. Move up. Stop. Move up. Cannibal. Cannibal. Right in. Move up. They're running up the middle. They have to. One step right out. Right in. Right in. Go right in.
No. That was number 40 who jumped that one. All right.
Cougars, back up, back up.
Will be Hull that jumped on that one.
Back up. Side. Side. Don't put your hand down. Stay standing up. Get ready. Go right in. Cyrus, you're a linebacker. Move back on the line.
This one will be off to the right side. Martinez going to be spun around and taken down by Cayenne Zimmerman at the 41.
What are you doing? Get up here and sit down. Jason, set up Jackson. Hannibal, move up. Every time. Throw me up. Fast. Watch the ball and go. Let's go. Watch the ball. Why?
And Rose jumped, no flag. This one will be up towards the middle. Martinez is going to be carried, and he will stay on his feet. He's going the wrong way. He's going to sweep around. He's at the 40. He's going to go to the 30. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's a late flag, probably a holding call, probably something on Oaklyn, probably something that doesn't affect the touchdown at all. And they bring it back for a 39-0 game. 39-0. Yep, so it did affect the touchdown, actually. It was a call that brought them back, probably a holding call on Gloucester, that brings them back to the 28-yard line. Now we got to fix the score, but we'll do that after this play. He jumped! He jumped! All of that work for nothing.
Don't jump off side. Lion, corner. You're a quarterback. Lion.
This is just rough, hard to watch. This one will be up the middle, and he'll get at least somewhere with it. Don't think that's going to matter much in the end, though. Over towards the left side, Martinez is going to probably take this one and put that score right back where it was, and he is in there. Touchdown, Gloucester City. 39-0. Just hard to watch, really. And the 36-0 loss from last week in the 140s, those were at least, the big kids. These aren't the big kids. This is the lowest division. They're not even running the 60s. I know the Cougars aren't running it. Maybe some other teams are, but whatever it is, the WJYFL, they don't have the scores on their website. They only have the 85s and up. Who knows, to be quite blunt with you. But this is a bad game. Just, ugh. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's telling it like it is. He jumped. He jumped. There's no flag. Not at least one that I can see. The Cougars' defense has jumped about 10 times, and there's maybe only a couple times has the flag been called. Did it reset? Oh boy. Hold on. Now I gotta really get this back going. 40-0. There we go. I don't know why it reset like that, but oh boy, it's something. $40-0. Gloucester City on top of Oaklyn.
Why are you walking around? Why are you walking around? Set up, guys. Come on. In. Take them whenever they want. On the 40. Right in. Right there. Back up. Right there. Right there. Up. Right here. Right here. Right here. Jason. Right here. Animal. Move down. Back. Go in front. Back. Move back. Mellow. Move back.
Gloucester City will kick this one over the middle. It'll go over the head of everyone, and it'll be still live and take it down at the 34. Is it quarter time yet?
Where's our key? You clear? Come on, brother. Hey, yo. Go. Off to the line. Line up. Line up. Going this way, bro. Going this way.
That'll be taken off to the left side. Broom is quickly downed at the 33. Second down. Zimmerman takes it, and he's got some room. He's got some open field, and he'll be down at the 40. As if I thought that week 3's poundings weren't bad enough. I mean, just, oh. But also, from a stance of being at least somewhat impartial, it's very impressive what Gloucester City is doing. Doesn't matter that it's the 85s, doesn't matter that it's, you know, the lowest, kind of lowest division on the totem pole. Doesn't really matter on that front. What matters, as that will be taken down at the 35, what matters is that these guys are statistically setting themselves up for almost locking up a championship, and we're not even halfway through the season. In the first 4 weeks, haven't allowed a single point to outscore their opponents by at least like 50 points. I'm not talking per week, I'm talking overall. They've outscored them maybe 55-0, something like that. It's just, it's incredible what we've seen.
Patrick, you block him! You block him!
It is the fourth quarter. I don't know why I didn't change that.
Patrick, he does not get around you!
Yeah, most of the second quarter and so forth has been just the running clock. They've been up by so much. I mean, it is a turnover on downs, as Zimmerman couldn't bring that one up, and for Gloucester City, remember they have to run it inside the tackles. They'll try to get one more score. Now, personally, I'm not the kind to enjoy a mercy rule kind of rule, as a timeout was called, but I think it was Oaklyn that called it. Regardless, I don't think that it's really right. Maybe for the 85s or the 100s, maybe. But for the 100s and up, it's better off to play until the last snap. It's better off to play until the game hits 0, until the clock hits 0 in quarter number 4. And yes, there's quote-unquote garbage time. There's running the ball very shortly, just running off seconds. Calling timeouts when you need to, burning timeouts when you need to, and then there's kneeling the ball. All of that, I think, is a useful part of the game to kind of secure a victory and make sure that no other variables impact it. But that's kind of the one major flaw of football, you know? Having a clock like that, I'm not ruling against having a clock in football, because obviously as somebody who is rooted in baseball, rooted in America's pastime, America's, probably most popular pastime, but it's just, it's not having a clock and then getting used to having one, kind of makes stuff like this where the clock is just running down, it's running down, with the running clock. I'm going to be quite blunt, doesn't make it as interesting as whether you'd have yourself no clock and an infinite opportunity to win. As there was some movement everywhere. False start on Gloucester City. I mean, everybody moved. I just think that Gloucester City had moved first. This one's over towards the right side, and he is free. Rudolph running a long way on this one, and it is another Gloucester City touchdown. Make that 46-0. Weber under center. Martinez in the backfield. He'll hand it off, and it is good. No problem on that one, and it's 47-0. I think this score really explains itself. It's been a rough one today. This broadcast is brought to you by Dan's Gentle Souls. And even though it's a 47-0 game, still going to recognize our sponsors. Dan was a former Oakland Cougar back in the day who unfortunately passed away at an early age. Dan's generosity carries forward his passion to help out others and to be generous. Dan's Gentle Souls has donated 12 helmets to the Oakland Cougars organization for the 2021 season. We thank them for their generosity, and we thank them for sponsoring today's broadcast. This one will be over the middle, over towards the 35. It's going to keep rolling. They'll fall on it, and it'll be at the 33. That'll do it. Final score from today. It was a wild one here in Oaklyn. They come back after 2 games on the road, and for the 3rd week in a row, and for the entire season, Gloucester City is still not allowed a single point against their opponents. That's how much of a disparity there is in the Western the Youth Football League. You're either really good or you're really bad. There isn't really much of an in-between. Regardless, the final today, Gloucester City 47, Oaklyn 0. Feels like a college football game. We'll be back with the broadcast of the 100-pound division game between the Northern Burlington Greyhounds and the Oakland Cougars.